and welcome to the news headlines at this hour. Chinese President Xi Jinping moved to seize the climate agenda from the US, vowing that the world's largest polluter will go carbon neutral by 2060, a target hailed by environmental activists as a major stride forward. The goals, which included a pledge to reach peak emission in 2030, are the most concrete yet announced by China, which accounts for 1/4 of the planet's greenhouse gas emissions, blamed for fast rising temperatures. Speaking to the UN General Assembly, Xi renewed that support from the Paris Climate Accord and called for a green focus as the world recovers from the COVID-19 crisis. More pilot whales were found stranded on an Australian coast on Wednesday, raising the estimated total to almost 500 in the largest mass stranding ever recorded in the country. Authorities have already been working to rescue survivors among an estimated 270 whales found on Monday on a beach and 2 sandbars near the remote west coast town of Strahan on an island state of Tasmania. Another 200 stranded whales were spotted from the air on Wednesday, less than 10 kilometers to the south, Tasmania Parks and Wildlife Services manager Nick Decker said. The Brexit legislation enabling Boris Johnson to alter key parts of the withdrawal agreement cleared a major Commons hurdle on Tuesday night. The Internal Market Bill cleared its committee stage after an amendment tabled by the government to head off a Tory backbench rebellion was accepted without the need for a vote. Mr. Johnson was last week forced to agree to give MPs a vote before ministers can use powers related to Northern Ireland, which would breach the divorce deal and international law. While the legislation will return to the Commons next week, ministers intend to delay its final stages in the House of Lords until after a crunch EU summit in mid-October, where they hope to sign off on a trade deal. Saudi Arabia on Tuesday said Muslims will be allowed to perform the smaller year-round pilgrimage starting 4th of October as the kingdom gradually begins lifting restrictions that had been in place on Islam's holiest site for the past 7 months due to coronavirus. State media reported the government plans to allow up to 6,000 visitors a day at the sprawling Grand Mosque in Mecca, which will be open to Saudi citizens and residents only during the first phase. Before visitors can enter the mosque to pray or perform the Umrah pilgrimage, they will have to apply and reserve a specific time and date through an online application that is launching on September 27th to avoid crowding and maintain social distancing guidelines. Visitors can also select via the app their means of transportation and meeting points. Saudi Arabia said that any nuclear deal with Iran has to preserve non-proliferation and continue efforts aimed at making the Middle East a zone free of mass destruction weapons. The agreement has to address Iran's destabilizing behaviors and its sponsorship of terrorism in the region to prevent it from any provocative actions in future. It is said in a statement issued after a weekly cabinet meeting. In 2015, Iran signed a fragile nuclear deal with world powers, but the fate of the 2015 pact has been in doubt since US President Donald Trump pulled the United States out of it and reimposed sanctions. Washington has threatened to use a provision in the agreement to trigger a return to all UN sanctions on Iran if the Security Council does not extend any arms embargo on Iran indefinitely. This is Jyoti reporting for Our Voice.